I'm going to tell you how to pay off debt without having to pay interest on it as you're paying it off. So first, if you have some kind of a balance on a credit card that is a high interest rate, let's say 25%. My Chase Freedom card is 27.9% or some ridiculous number like that. That's a high percentage. Every single month, I'm paying interest on the balance that I have while I'm trying to pay the card off. So to avoid having to pay that interest as I'm paying to the principal, what I do is I find a low rate card in my local area. So I go to a credit union and I transfer the balance from my Chase card or any credit card with a high balance over to my low rate card. Now, the key is to find a card that has some kind of a special deal where you can do a balance transfer at 0% interest, right? You don't want to pay interest on the balance transfer itself because that defeats the purpose. And also it gives you 6 to 12 billing cycles with 0% interest as well, because you don't want to pay interest on the transfer and you don't want to pay the interest while it's there. When you transfer the money over to the card, you want to have a calculated way to pay off the card before the billing cycle's over, because you don't want to get hit with all that credit. So let's say you have $6,000. We'll do math easy. You have a $6,000 debt, right? When you transfer it over from Chase or whoever to your local credit union, and you're paying that 0% balance transfer, and you have a 0% interest rate for the first 6 months, I divide it by 1 month less than the total billing cycle. So if I have 6 months, I divide the number by 5, right? So if I'm only gonna do easy math. Let's say I have a $5,000 balance and I have 6 months to pay it off. I divide it by 5, I'm paying $1,000 a month interest free. If I have 12 months and I have an $11,000 balance, I divide it by 11, not 12, because I want that 1 month buffer where I don't have to worry about, am I going to make the payment, right? But you should have a calculated way to do it, so there should be no worry at all. But I like to get it done before the billing cycles are over with that interest rate deal that they have going on. Now, it doesn't really matter what card you choose. I would choose a credit union that, one, has that deal, but also, two, you have access to, because now you're opening a line of credit with another institution. You want to zero it out. You want to have zero on both ends. You want to have to not pay interest. But should you get to a point where you can comfortably use your credit card again, right? So I'm using my credit card again, and I'm collecting cash back, right? I'm able to pay the balance off immediately, end of the week. Say you want to do that. You want to have a card that you can use again. The added benefit is you're getting a double bump, a triple bump on your credit score, right? Because